I'm Deidre. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm sorry. I have a horrible head cold, and so I'm trying not to cough my head off, and I'm really trying not to sneeze or whatever because it hurts. And so I do have a drink with me, so hopefully if I need it, I'll be drinking that. If I don't need it, I also have cough drops, so you might see me stick one of those in my mouth at some point to prevent me from coughing. But if you hear me sniffling or whatever, cough when I get there, I'm really sorry because it is what it is. Today's the first day I felt good since like literally last weekend, so I'm just trying to get up and do things, including recording. So yeah, I'm got like this video and one more video after this, and then I'm like, okay, then I can take a rest. Anyway, all right, today we're diving back into Enhypen, and we're going to do a couple more, or a couple of songs off of their Dimension Answer. Why can't I remember? Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to do color-coded videos for Go Big or Go Home. Obviously, caveat, I don't know if these are translated correctly or if the color coding is correct. Let me know in the comments. I have not watched any of the live videos. I might eventually go back and watch some of these live performances. The problem with live performances is that sometimes, depending on what live performances you react to, they might get blocked. And I'm not talking about just like partially blocked. I'm talking about blocked. And it's really frustrating and really disappointing, you know, when I go through and I do a whole video and then I can't post it anywhere because no matter how much I try to like take out, it just doesn't want any part of the video in it. And so I have to be careful on which ones I choose to do. And if I choose the wrong one and then I can't post it, it's really hard to go back and like switch out the video with one that, you know, one that I can post up, or I might be able to post up. And at this point, I'm too lazy to do anything with the Patreon page. So that might change here soon. So if I do decide to do a Patreon page, I might end up doing more of their live stages than over there. So for now, we're just doing the lyric videos because I want to react to the whole album, not just the main title tracks, whatever. So yeah, so we're going to do Go Big or Go Home, and then we have a dance practice to go along with this one too. So, woot! Let's start it off really fast. Okay. First off, it started off like with a bang. Like no build up, nothing. I don't know if that's just the video or if the song, but either way, I'm loving this song. Like, there hasn't been a single song And even up until these albums, which I'm disappointed if you watched the one where I did the intro, interludes, and outro for these. I'm a little sad because they did not have the musicality that the other intros and outros did for their other albums. Like, but other than those 3 tracks, so far, I have not found a single Enhypen song that I'm like, I could take it or leave it. I love every single one of them for their own merits, obviously, and sometimes I'm just not in the mood to listen to a certain type of song. This is great. This is a hype song. This is definitely a song that I can get in a car and drive. So I have an 1.5-hour commute one way to work and back. And right now I only have to go 1 day a week starting next month. I'm going to have to start going 2 days a week. And then maybe in September, 2 days, 3 days, or 5 days altogether in a 2-week period, whatever. And thank goodness. I guess it couldn't have come at a better time, but my cousin who lives with me is moving to be closer to her parents, which means that I'm having to move again. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. Anyway, and so I have to move again because I can't afford this wonderful 2-bedroom apartment by myself. I don't want another roommate, especially a stranger. So it came at a good opportunity for me to move closer to work. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. So I won't have such a horrible drive anymore. But I don't mind being in the car for that long. If I have something like this, I can listen to. That was my point. That's where I was getting to. Anyway. I know this is almost over, but so good. This is a total dance track. Oh my god, I could totally, okay, I'm so dating myself. I could totally see myself at a club. I say that dating myself because I say that and I say dating myself, because in my head, my first thought was, so my senior year in high school, I got to be on a foreign exchange program, and we went to Wales, our sister school in Wales. And literally, freaking every night we were out and about drinking. Yeah. Anyway, and mind you, I was only 17, and drinking age in Wales is 18, or if you're with a family, right? But they didn't card. So we were always out at the bar. And one night we went to this hotel that also was like a nightclub. And I say this because I was not a big clubber, even in the years that I could become a clubber. And this is the reason why. This story. So we went to this club. It was in like a grand ballroom of this old like manor house, and you know, EDM dance house music, and dancing the whole freaking night. We had been drinking the whole night beforehand, but when we got there, we just started drinking water, and that's all I drank. It was fucking, excuse my language, it was February, mind you, so it was cold outside, but the condensation is building up inside, and then we go to leave, right? And we go outside, and I think what had happened was the girl that I stayed with, her boyfriend went with us, along with his whole freaking rugby team. They got into a fight with the rugby team that they played that morning, and they got kicked out. So we left to go with them, and like, I walked outside and saw white. I blacked out. And then I didn't know why it happened. And I think there were several factors that happened. I wasn't being so hot, hitting and going into the cold like that. I was dehydrated, obviously. But I didn't realize it. But either I didn't realize I was having a panic attack at the time, or my reaction that I had at this point is the catalyst for every single time I went to a club after. That I would have, like, I had to be really careful where I stand in concerts and stuff, just because if I'm too close to a speaker that's got the bass and it's like the boom, boom, it can really mess with the way that my heart beats. And I've blacked out in clubs before. I did it again at another club with a friend. We were underage. A friend of ours that was of age was drinking. She bought a drink, handed it to my friend, right, who was drinking it, and then who gave it to me. And I was drinking out of it, and then all of a sudden I started passing out. So I handed the drink back to her, and I ran to the bathroom. Like, thank goodness, the bathroom was just right there. Well, she turned around to run after me and got caught by security with a drink in her hand, and they kicked her out. So here I am sitting in the bathroom. I can't see anything. I'm still conscious, but I can't see anything. It's completely like fuzzy white, like static in my eyes. And I'm freaking out, and I'm like, where is my best friend? She was standing right next to me. How does she not notice? So when I finally walk out and she's not there, I was like, where's Daphne? And they were like, I thought she was with you. And I was like, nope. And then finally, thank goodness, one of our other friends had found her, that she was outside. And because we were there with the band, they were like, she's with us. And they got her back in. And when she came to find me, she was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm okay. Are you okay? And she's like, and I got kicked out. Anyway, so, and it's kind of like a thing that if I cannot be up and about and dancing in a club for too long without having to sit and relax. And so I never really liked going to clubs because of those experiences that I had. long tangent just to say, but I could totally, I listening to this, I flashed back to when I was in Wales and was like, this would have been the perfect song. Like, I would have been on the dance floor, dancing my little heart out for all it was worth until I passed out. Because that's going to be, I love that. I'm so excited for that. Anyway, okay, so now we have, I think it's the choreography for this. Don't get away, I'm gonna make a new one. 뭐 아니면 또 아니면 뭐 아니면 또라고 아니라 tambourine 뭐만이 나의 길 내 불사가 알고 있는 가게 that's the way 승리 아닌 패배뿐인 게임 같은 세상 가는 거야 right now dragon 배를 믿어 잡기 dragon 되니까 이 한판에 fight right now let's go 내 앞엔 언제나 순간 같은 너 feels like blues 고민의 시간에 가사를 뽑아보자 예감이 좋지 두근거리는 feels alright. I love it. Say hi to Paper. Oh, yeah, big yawns. Yeah. She's gonna be moving with her mama, along with one of the other kitties that technically is mine, but she loves my roommate better, and this one cannot be an only kitty. So this might be the last time you see Piper on film. Anyway. Really noticing how how tall Sunghoon is, like, in this video for whatever reason. And Nikki's just gotten so big. I feel my nephew is about to turn 10, right? It's been forever since I've seen him. And I just know that next time I see him, he's going to be like almost as tall as me. It's like, anyway. And that's what I think about when I see Nikki. I'm like, he's gotten so big. But yeah, I'm loving the choreography. It's very fun. 어쨌거나 I survive I can make 그 감성감과 I can make it right 자신 있게 choose right now. Why did I just think of God's Menu when he was doing that? Ooh. that just made me happy. It's not my favorite choreography from them, but it's got some really great elements to it, and it just, I don't know, it makes me smile. I love it so much. All right, this was great. I'm excited. All right, next video is going to be just a little bit in Blockbuster. The lyric videos for them, because yeah. Anyway, and so if I decided to do, or I say it, when I decide to do my Patreon page, I'm going to go back through some of Enhypen stuff and do more of a deep dive with them, because obviously trying to do just react to everything, I want as pure of a reaction as possible. So I try not to spoil myself, so I don't do a lot of research when I go in and watch these. The engines that reply to these videos are awesome, and they give me a lot of background information and a lot of stuff that I have questions on. They're like, oh no, you know, there's a whole history here. And so I'm thinking that because I'm going to be doing such a deep dive with BTS, that a Patreon page is probably inevitable for them, that I should probably go ahead, and when I start doing my deep dive with them, I'll start a deep dive with Enhypen as well and do the same thing. Kind of go into it and look at each album, the concept, the thought process behind it, each video, and what they are related to, and how each one relates to the others, and all of that good stuff. But that probably won't be for a while, just because obviously I have a whole bunch of other stuff going on, and on top of it, I have to move. Or at least once, if not twice, because right now I need to find a place to live. And I might not be able to find a place right away, so I might have to move home with my parents for a couple months, just until I can find a place that's open and a place that that's close to home, close to work. Yeah, because even their house is way, way far away from where I need to go to work. It would take me just as long from their house to get to work as it does from here, and I live like 45 minutes away from them. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so I've got a whole bunch of like life things happening right now. So the deep dives will probably take me a while before I can get to them. So surface things are just going to have to suffice for now. So, but yeah, I'm thinking that's my next step with Enhypen. Once I'm done reacting to the rest of this album, which literally after this next, I think I have one more lyric video that I'm going to record today, and then I have 1, 2, 3 more videos after that, and that's it. Then I'm done with the rest of it. So until they do a comeback. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did and you haven't seen, check out some of my other Enhypen stuff. Or if you're only here for Enhypen, that's fine. If not, if you like my videos, you like me, or my thought process, or my ramblings, I'm also reacting to BTS. I've gotten through a ton of their music video catalogs, and I only have a few more before I start a deep dive with them. And then I've got a whole bunch of Astro content. Not any of their old MVs or their old albums. Most of the stuff is all newer, but I do plan on going back and doing that with Astro. And then once I'm done with Enhypen, or at least before I start my deep dive into them, I'm going to be doing a little sidestep and doing a girl group and doing Billy. So if you think you might want to hang out for that journey, go ahead, subscribe, like, if you want to. You don't have to. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month, a wonderful year, or whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a good time. Anyway, until next time, I'm Deidre.